July 1941. The Wehrmacht is on the defense. Operation Barbarossa has been a huge success. The Soviets are trying to stem the tide of the advance with huge counteroffensives. Now the Germans are well dug in, being supported by Stugs and tanks. They're holding a huge defensive line with a company-sized element trying to stop roughly a battalion-sized element attacking the defense's lines. Now my defensive lines are going to be arrayed much like the Germans did for the panzer grenadiers' main defense. You have a main defensive line, which is right here. Ideally, you have a screen defensive line, which is being manned by, as you can see, other detachments that we've had, other attachments that we have, which is another squad. Mainline defense, we're expecting the enemy to come from the northern side. We expect them to be coming roughly here. So if you raid most of our defenses in these open fields, think that the Russians will take advantage of the open fields they have. Got some minefields arrayed here and here. Interlocking sectors of fire. We have machine guns. We have packs. We have a support gun. Another pack over here, and another pack over here with another machine gun. On the back line, we have half tracks with machine guns ready to engage them once they crest this hill. As you can see, right when they crest this hill and try to overtake the trench lines, all the half-track machine guns will be hitting them. Last but not least, we have our mechanized platoons waiting to counterattack, which is going to be back here, and we have another tank platoon, which is going to be plussing up the mechanized platoon for a counterattack. Additionally, we have Stugs going to be covering here, newly attached Stugs. These guys have nice little short 75s, be great infantry support. We're going to be taking up positions on the secondary objective on this hill, where we have additional squad just overwatching it. We're not expecting the main Soviet attack to come from here, but scouts have spotted two motorized squads coming in already. Now this company is based on the Grossdeutschland division. Now you can see more from the Grossdeutschland division in this book from Panzer Grenadiers 1939-1945. It's a pretty cool little book. They taught me a ton about the unit organization and what vehicles they use. As you can see, this is going to be some of the vehicles that you can expect to see in upcoming videos. But let's go ahead and start this defense. Now, another book that I read is called Counterattack. Now, this told me to keep my spacing between my vehicles at least 100 meters. So we're going to make sure we try to do that as well. Machine gun's going to be hitting them right as they come across this reverse slope. So we got a great defense right here. Gonna start getting shredded as soon as they come across here. Not too worried about them coming across. MG34 just hitting them. That's why you gotta use the terrain. Just getting shredded as soon as they come up there. Try to hit a couple of these guys coming out of the ditch. Nice. A lot of motorized infantry being used for the next round for anybody that makes it through this smoke barrage. Actually, we're going to engage the further waves coming up. Ooh, nice hit from the other Stug. A lot of infantry. We haven't seen any tanks yet. Not sure what they're doing with infantry. Try to scope out maybe where our tanks are hiding. Ooh, nice. So many infantry right here. Along the MG34s right there, they won't be able to crest that hill at all. We're expecting the main attack to come from here, but we can improvise. That's what we need to do. And here they come. I'm sure engaging them right as they crest this hill. There we go. Trying to force themselves in. MG's really preventing them from doing that. Trying to crawl in, but the rifleman is starting to snipe off the guys that do manage to crawl in here. The Stug is ready to eliminate anybody that makes it over the hill. Dang, look at these guys just being shredded as they come in. Looks like we're cutting off their future waves. So that's gonna be rough for them. We have coming up here. Looks like another armored car. They're trying to do a little recon. This might have been the initial wave. They're just sending like a platoon forward to see. Ooh, there we go. The Bofors. Nice. Little counterfire. Looks like another enemy tank. What do we have here? Looks like he, T-28. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Let's do our track, which is one thing we need to survive. Bring up our additional stug to help him out. I'm not sure if he can pen us at this range. I don't think he can, but he's got a lot of turrets that we can definitely pen. There we go. Good shot right there. Taking 2 of the like 20 crew out. They have a crazy amount. Another one. That one looks like it did some serious damage. No one's in range of the other stug. Poor decision. He's still rolling forward though, with a lot of infantry support. Expect them to be attacking with more infantry. I mean more tanks. Alright, stug is back in the fight. Nice. Alright, we've knocked it out for now. Now we can just prowl on any infantry that we see. Look at these ones. Nice. A lot of infantry just pushing forward. G34 is shredding these guys. Getting a little bit close to our stugs for comfort. Alright, we're going to pull our stugs back a little bit further. Oh, why would you turn around? Why would you do that? Alright. Not sure what's firing on us, but it can't be good. Looks like they're trying to hit our main line of defense. Probably gonna be a huge mistake for them. Looks like only one platoon's coming over here. Knowingly going to our main line. Looks like we got a 76mm resist. We're gonna call in airstrike to deal with that, because that can be very dangerous to us. This 76 could be something that can really mess us up. So we got a BA6 coming over here. And yeah, we got a lot of enemy units. Always trying to move out of the way. Not looking good for him. There we go. Main line of defense is engaging. Haven't made it to the minefield quite yet. League's shredding those guys. These guys trying to get over here. Not even making it to the anti-tank ditch. My goodness. We do have a lot of infantry pushing into the main point though, so that's kind of concerning. Push these guys up just a little bit so they get a little bit of a vantage point. Meanwhile, our tank platoon has arrived. We position them on the hill. Pack 36 is getting some kills in too. Like he's focusing on these got some armor cars. Man, 5-7 Pack 38 is going to town over there. Nice. Hit turret on this one. Let him keep going into it. Pack 38 doing God's work. Looks like the T-28 is back up in action. Move up and take him back out. Ooh, side shot. Looks like we took out his engine. Nice, nice, nice. Sitting duck now. T-28's back down for the count. Attack is really stalling on this defense. Which really shows you that nice defensive lines can really help you out. Oh my god. Eliminate you to those rounds, you know. Only armor piercing. About to hit anti-tank mines. Oh yeah, anti-tank double kill. Looks like we got BT5s and a T-28E coming in on the side. Perfect for this Panzer III. The new upgunned Panzer III. Ooh, looks like our Pack 36 just went down. There's a nice turret defilade. My book that named Panzer Tactics is actually a really good reference for this these videos. It teaches me how to use reverse slope and try to keep them at turret defilade for these tanks to help them out as much as possible. Just now we just wait for him to come into kill zone. Keep these Panzer 3s a little bit behind. Panzer 4. So we have to go just out of turret defilade. Take this guy out. Nice. Should be more than a match for these guys. Oh, track broken right off the rip. Good shot by them on their part. Oh my gosh. 5cm getting this kill. T28E taking some shots. Should be able to get them in if we hit the turrets. A lot of infantry pushing in that point. Looks like we become the majority of the crew. Bounce on that shot. Good hit, good hit. Got his turret. There we go. Now we're cooking. Right. Get our tank back in operation. Wow, looks like we lost pretty much like a squad side element over there. Not good. Push up our tanks to help them out. Use this other turret definitely position. Panzer 4. G34 going to town. Looks like we got a whole nother squad or platoon size element. I can't tell yet. Let's get some ammo over to this machine gun. Oof. It's 5cm pack just to get up. Artillery round. Alright, 2 Panzer 3s need to react. Over here. Yeah, Panzer 3s come over here. Oh, this thing's done. Alrighty, rotate over. High explosive loaded. Let's take out these infantry. Help these infantry. Help our infantry out. Looks like they got some AT weapons, so we gotta be a little careful. Double artillery. It's okay. Nothing we can't handle. We got double air support coming in. Space our tanks out. 100-meter spacing, remember. So many infantry coming in. Just being shredded. They haven't even reached the entire defensive line yet. I hope we can continue to play. Oh. Lost a plane. Lost both planes. Managed to take out one artillery though. See if we can't counterattack here. Hmm. At this point, we're gonna deploy our. We're actually gonna try to deploy our tank platoon and do our armor counterattack to their flank. See how this works out for us. Alright guys, so we are in position. We're going to launch our counterattack. Oh, there he is. Where is he? Alright, everybody out. So overall, the panzer grenadier tactics worked pretty dang good. The main defensive line held pretty dang good. We only had a couple almost breakthroughs with a couple of Soviet tanks pushing directly through the minefield. Didn't work out great for them. As you can see, a lot of rifles that from the bodies. All the Soviets almost made it through here. The first big push was on this point, which we weren't expecting, but our Stugs managed to hold pretty dang good and take out a lot of armored vehicles in the process. Then the second push coming against our main defensive line got halted pretty abruptly. The first breach is only almost making it into the trench line. I don't even think any Soviets actually breached the trench line, so it was a pretty effective defense, if I say so myself. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.